Well, here we are in the basement again. Lockdown continues in Toronto, day 22 of the renewed lockdown. So here we are. We do have some good news, though. This week, we've seen some vaccines rolling out in Quebec and Ontario first. They'll roll out across the rest of the country shortly. Britain, the United States, also vaccinating. So this is all kinds of good news. This is really, really encouraging. The question is going to be, do we in Canada actually keep it up? That's the concern. You might remember a few weeks ago, the opposition was all over the government saying, "We're last in line. Why are we so far behind? We've screwed it up." I didn't buy it. Everything I saw suggested that the vaccines were on the way. The question is now going to be, do we keep up? So I don't say this snarkily. I'm not damning with faint praise. I genuinely say to the federal Liberals, congratulations, you guys, you got it done. You had Canada at the front of the line. I know that's probably a huge weight off your backs. The challenge is now going to be keeping up the pace, because the British are going to keep rolling out their vaccines. The Americans are going to keep rolling out their vaccines. If we keep up and we get life back to something close to normal by, say, the summer, I think we're doing pretty well. If we don't keep up, if we don't get the shipments coming in, if we have logistical challenges over the next few months and we start falling behind, when Canadians come out of their winter hibernation, which is happens every year, even without lockdowns, but this winter it's probably going to be particularly cold and dark. If we hit the coming of the good weather and we're not ready to start partying, if we're not ready to get out there and hit the water, if we're not ready to go out there and fill the parks, that's going to be when people get really, really, really angry. So obviously the provinces have to do their part. They got to get the logistics figured out. The local public health units obviously involved in this as well. And Canadians themselves need to be willing to go out and get their jabs. So there's a lot of moving parts here, but the key thing has got to be the vaccines keep coming in. If we keep up with the Brits and the Americans, I think this is a huge win for the Liberals. And bluntly, I say this in a nonpartisan way, it's a huge win for all of us. Maybe we can save our summer. If it ends up being a delayed process that drags into the fall and maybe even about a year from now, the end of 2021, you're going to have a lot of very, very angry voters, and they're going to have a pretty good idea who they're going to blame.